How to plan for an anti-inflammatory diet to treat uric acid. The eating model that proposes an anti-inflammatory diet suggests avoiding foods with purines to facilitate the control of uric acid. The accumulation of uric acid in the organism can be the trigger of a series of inflammatory alterations that affect the quality of life. The adoption of an anti-inflammatory diet is one of the best measures to avoid its effects and stabilize it. Although the organism metabolizes and eliminates them by means of the renal work, sometimes it can undergo alterations because it does not manage to decompose them. As a result, urate stones are formed that can affect the appearance of kidney stones, attacks of gout and joint pain. How is an inflammatory diet made to fight uric acid? Here we tell you in detail what it is and what are the guidelines proposed to deal with this problem. Anti-inflammatory diet to treat uric acid, what you should know. Acid includes the consumption of some drugs. However, the main measure to stabilize their levels in the blood is still eating. For what reason? The foods that are incorporated into the diet can act for good or bad against this problem. While some increase the concentration of purines, others support the metabolic process to eliminate them from the body. Through an anti-inflammatory diet, a light plan is proposed to obtain the nutrients that are required against this condition. Therefore, it is suggested to avoid as much as possible the sources of uric acid, to give priority to alkalizing foods. Purposes of the anti-inflammatory diet. An anti-inflammatory diet to treat uric acid has three main objectives. 1. Regulate the pH of urine. The kidneys are the organs that are responsible for filtering uric acid from the blood to promote its elimination through urine. Therefore, when there is some type of lack of control, it is important to change the pH of the urine to favor its expulsion. How? Increasing the consumption of water and healthy infusions. Boosting the intake of basifying foods such as vegetables, potatoes and fruit. Reducing the consumption of uric acid or acidifying sources such as refined ones, sugars, eggs and products of animal origin, meat, organ meats, and fish. Limiting the consumption of salt and cooking at home. Completely avoiding alcoholic beverages, including beer and wine. 2. Purine consumption. In all anti-inflammatory diet, the purine consumption is as low as possible. For this reason, it is essential to monitor as much as possible the foods that are consumed, as well as their method of cooking. When boiling a food with purines, much of these go into water. Therefore, it is a good way to reduce the purine content of food, but should be avoided as broths. 3. Fructose intake. Fructose is metabolized in the body in a type of purine known as xanthine, which will eventually pass to uric acid. For this reason, only the consumption of one piece of fruit per day is recommended. In addition, the ideal is to opt for fruits with less fructose content. Apricots, kiwi, mango, watermelon, strawberries, orange, cantaloupe, pineapple. Prohibited foods in an anti-inflammatory diet. Many of the forbidden foods should only be avoided in the event of a gout attack or stones. High amount of purines, 150 to 800 mg per 100 grams. Sausages, pâtés, organ meats. Considerable amount of purines, 70 to 150 mg per 100 grams. Beef, ox, pig, boar, quail, partridge. Average purine quantity, 50 to 70 mg per 100 grams. Cauliflower, mushrooms, spinach, asparagus. Low amount of purines, 0 to 50 mg per 100 grams. Fruit. White or refined cereals. Anti-inflammatory diet model to treat uric acid. There are many ways to design an anti-inflammatory diet as a measure to treat uric acid. Breakfast. Whole grains without sugar with skim milk. Cup of fresh strawberries. Coffee and water. Lunch. Small portion of baked chicken breast, 55 grams, in an integral roll with mustard. Mixed salad with vinegar dressing and olive oil. Skim milk. Snack. Cup of fresh cherries. Glass of water or infusion. Dinner. Portion of roasted salmon, 55 grams. Roasted or steamed green beans. Half a cup of wholemeal pasta with olive oil and pepper with lemon. Infusion or low-fat yogurt. In summary, following an anti-inflammatory diet can limit the production of uric acid in the body and promote its proper elimination. Although it does not serve as a cure for the problems caused by this substance, it is a great ally of the treatment. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.